You the truth and the truth, man. Living proof, residue through the burnt wrapper. All because of you, I let loose like I ain't gathering. Blue strip, take trips right after. You the truth.
And so you know your client coming, right? You gotta make sure you prime your steamer. Turn the machine around. Okay. So all the machine's power buttons, the main power button is here. Okay? This machine, that one right there, with the round mirror, that power button is in the back. Okay? And then the last machine power button is on the front. Our steamer. Okay, this is not the on button to the steamer, ladies. This is not the on button. You turn it on, then you turn this timer. Turn the timer, okay? You need to prime your steamer prior to your client getting it. Like if your client's supposed to be there at 10:15, you need to prime your steamer about 10:10. Priming means just you need to turn it on so that it can heat up. And so once the steam start coming out, you can go ahead and turn it off, okay? So when your client comes, it's not gonna take that long to heat up because the steamers take a minute to heat up, right? That's why we don't ever wanna go past this red line because it's gonna take extra long, okay? So this is our 8-in-1 machine. So we might well discuss the 8-in-1 while I'm waiting for this to prime, right? Ooh! What's wrong with my bed?
It's touching the flow.
Dang, yes, that's a no-go. 8-in-1 machine. This is our steamer. This is our diopter, okay? Our diopter is our magnification, okay? So that we can look down. We won't be looking underneath, okay? This is our wood lamp. Our wood lamp, we can't use it down here because we have too much light. But because we have so much lighting, we can't use our wood lamp. This is our steamer. This is our rotary brush, okay? Rotary brush, the attachments are in that drawer that says brushes. We use our rotary brushes for our second cleanse and exfoliation and for our back facials.
What's a back facial?
There's a facial on your back.
Oh. Well, I just didn't get that.
Did you thought it was fancy? You thought it was something fancy?
Back.
Back facial. Like vajacial or vajacial.
Whoa. They have those.
That is great.
All right, so we have our we have our rotary brush. We have our high frequency, which is our electric therapy. We have our vacuum, okay, or our spray, which is our Atomizer, right? You can use this every facial. You can use your, we have a Galvanic, which we won't be using that. You'll go into that probably week 6. We'll talk about Galvanic. Well, actually, no, we'll talk about it when we get to chapter 6, electricity. And then that's it. Okay, so you want to make sure all these buttons are turned to the right. Okay? You want to make sure they're all turned to the right. So my rotary brush, if I want to use my rotary brush, my main power is on. Put the power button on. Y'all hear it?
Mm-hmm.
So down and up, it makes the brush go either right or left. Jiggle your car. Okay. So that's your rotary brush. All right. For our high frequency pole.
Right. That rotary brush. Does it have like a speed on it, or is it just a?
Yeah. Y'all ain't hear it?
Mm-hmm. It was a different.
Was that you turning the knob or was it?
Yeah, that was me turning.
Oh,
That was
I was saying in
me.
between
Like when it was loud, that was the speed. So
Okay.
this button right here, so rotary brush, right, is off. It's going slow.
That sounds like a
Yeah.
But you'll never be that fast. I mean, we only need enough just a little bit of exfoliation, just a little bit, okay? We have 2 types. We have indirect and we have direct high frequency. Indirect, as long as the client is not contraindicated, right? Or indirect, okay, it's just trying to percolate. Our indirect Anytime our client is holding a probe, that's indirect. Anytime we are holding a probe, that is direct. This is the indirect probe here, okay? What you'll do with the indirect probe, you'll place this in your client's hand, you know, like so, right? Why y'all freaking out? Why y'all looking like, oh my God? And so you'll turn it on, you'll place your hand on your client. You'll turn the power button on, right? Okay. You hear it? All right. So, indirect. And as long as you're not contraindicated, we'll kind of test that theory out, right? So, contraindications for electric therapy is pregnancy, cancer patients, metal, implants. Okay? And some other stuff, but for the most part, yeah. Like, remember I told you I'm contraindicated because I got some metal in my foot, but y'all gonna zap me. So indirect is when the client holds it, right? And then we can do our facial massage. So we can use this during our facial massage, or we can use it if we want to do a scalp massage or something like that. Or so it's the electricity, it's the pull, it's the polarity that is stimulating, you know, your client while you're doing
So
your
they
facial.
hold this while you're doing something up here?
While we're doing the facial. Yes. Okay.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like touching
It
one
just
of
sounds
those,
like-
what do you call it, lava lamp things?
Yeah.
Or not lava
Okay.
lamp.
So
no, like
you want to turn it all the way down.
lamp.
Then you want to turn the power off. You don't ever want to keep it up here and then turn the power off while your client having it or while you having it either. Okay? That's our high frequency.
So when do you turn it off?
You turn it
After
down.
you turn it all the way down.
Yeah, after you turn the speed button all the way down. Okay. Our atomizer. We use this. Okay, we have distilled water in these. Okay. We can use this during. We used to have masks that have to sit. We used to have exfoliations or enzymes that had to sit for 10 minutes. Okay, some of them had to be kept moist. So you can put a moist gauze over the client's face. Use steam. Some people are contraindicated for steam. So because of that, we still wet gauze over the client's face. I think they said this one wasn't working. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll have to show y'all. Let me see. I'll get this one working. Y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
And you'll just over the client's face. Okay.
A mister.
What would make somebody contraindicated for steam?
Lupus.
Mm.
One. Somebody who has dry skin. That's for another. Because the steam can dry your skin out. Too much steam will dry your skin out.
Hey, thanks guys for watching, and I want you to take a minute and look at my last video. Love you guys and squad.